involved when a man tried to brighten up his surroundings in the village of Great Livermere in Suffolk. But as lookies found out, it could be a case of the pot calling the kettle black.
This is Bob Hale.
Hello.
Mr. Hale is very fond of flowers. They're everywhere around his cottage. So when the county council put up a couple of road signs outside his house, he decided they could do with a bit of improving.
I look out of my window and there's this big ugly sign that says give way. And I thought they look so horrible, I'll put some flowers on, make it look pretty.
The locals like the displays.
I think they're wonderful, they're lovely, and they show great creativity.
I've got an 8-year-old daughter and she thinks they're wonderful, same as me, so I'd say they really brighten up this corner.
And now even Suffolk County Council has written to Mr. Hale in glowing terms. Well, sort of.
In what must be one of the most tactful letters ever written by a council officer, the local highways manager says, "I can appreciate this has involved a lot of work." But he goes on, "I'm afraid we can't allow the baskets to be hung from the road signs. They're a distraction to drivers and can obstruct visibility."
Bob's neighbours disagree.
Absolutely ridiculous, because it brightens up the countryside here.
To me, that's not a hazard. I mean, so when you're driving along a road and you see a field of flowers, is that a hazard? No, it's just there, isn't it? You glance, you don't stare at it, you just glance at it. It's part of the environment.
You see, hanging roadside baskets have to be officially sanctioned, as the letter from the Highways Office here in Bury St Edmunds pointed out. Funny then that 100 yards from that very office, we found hanging baskets which seem hardly likely to improve road safety. But even this hasn't been enough to change the County Council's heart.
The ones in Bury St Edmunds, well, we've written to the Borough Council and they will have to be cut back. But Great Livermere, well, I'm sorry, they are a distraction and they'll have to go, regretfully.
Mr. Hale may have lost the battle, but not the war. He's now planning an even bigger display, but on posts of his own. John Cranston, BBC Look East, Great Livermere.
Against Crystal Palace. Watford beat Norwich 2-1 and Millwall went against Wolves 2-1.
Great Livermere are celebrating the reopening of their village water pump. It now means anyone passing can stop and fill up.
I remember when there was one there years ago and we've all helped to replace it and we're very pleased we got some lovely clean water.
And it seems everyone will drink to that.
Time to spread the word.